What's going on, guys? Let's get straight to it. Let's talk my league today. Oh, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, like the video, like other videos, or watch other videos. It really doesn't matter to me. It only matters if you enjoying your time here. If you're not enjoying yourself here, I highly recommend, go check out other channels. There's so much content about NBA 2K on YouTube, man. Definitely check out other channels. Definitely check out smaller channels. Give them a chance. But if you do like what I'm talking about, make sure you like the video and get involved in the conversation by leaving a comment. If you don't want to leave a comment under the video, you can always feel free to chat it up with me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is at TGsoGood. Again, this is the goods. Let's jump into this My League talk. All right. So let's start off with the At Me Bro Show. The At Me Bro Show is Brian, Zeke, and Books. I don't know if you guys, what's Books' last name? I know his first name is Nelson, but I can't remember his last name. But anyway, if you guys watch the At Me Bro Show, you guys know who I'm talking about. The At Me Bro Show, they did a little discussion of my league, and Brian Mazik said that there won't really be too many changes coming to my league. Basically, my league is going to be about the same. Now, when we had the franchise blog, which 2K titled My GM 2.0, they did have a little bit of information about my league level changes. So they were basically telling us, that section of the blog told us about, changes that apply to both my GM and my league. My only thing with that is those changes were meant mainly for my GM, but could also be incorporated into my league. So they went ahead and included that in the blog. But, that's not a complaint at all, though. That's not a complaint. It's always great if we've got something improved, something that's going to enhance the experience, and it applies to multiple game modes. So I'm not upset or anything like that. My only thing is, I just wish, which I guess is a marketing thing, I just wish that we would have got some kind of confirmation from 2K that beyond what was, laid out in the article, there won't really be any other changes to my league. Or, if we could have got some kind of confirmation from a producer at 2K, not a dev, one of the producers at 2K, one of the senior producers, then, I would have been fine with that. So now the concern is, are the bugs fixed? So I think everybody knows, I'll just give one example. I won't go into all the bugs because people know about legacy issues and stuff like that. But let's just discuss. Let's see. I want to discuss the one bug where it was close shot tendency, I believe is what it was. So the close shot tendency where on your second season, every player has, I think it was a 99 or a 90 close shot tendency. So stuff like that, if I would have liked for that stuff to be addressed, and it may be addressed in this upcoming game, but we have no confirmation. We have no way to know. And I can understand why they wouldn't even address something like that. As far as in their marketing season, is marketing season right now. That is not going to sell their game by saying, hey, we did fix that. I understand it might make some people happy, but most people don't even care. And when I say most people, this game, when you have a game that sells over 12 million units and you probably only got about maybe a couple 100,000 that care about the close shot tendency being the same and in the high 90s for all players, when you don't have at least 1 million people that would care about that, then, it's not a high priority. It's not a marketing piece. It's not something that's going to draw in some kind of new new buyer or a new demographic. So I can understand why they don't harp on bug fixes, but still, I would like to know. Anyway, so the whole blog about MyGM 2.0, and I'm sorry, guys, if it seems like I'm everywhere. I'm just kind of getting prepared for work and talking about this. I felt I needed to do a piece on my league. Again, thanks for everybody stopping by this video. If you're still with me on this video, definitely leave a comment. Let me know, hey, I rocked with you for at least the first 5 minutes, whatever. Thank you, guys. So let me continue on talking about my league, because I had some things some suggestions for the community. And let me just go ahead and get it out there. I think as far as my league goes, we know they named the blog MyGM 2.0. This is the end of this console cycle. Maybe we got, next year's game, but then the next generation consoles are coming after that. And I mean, I think they're coming next year during the holiday season. So at this point, we've got NBA 2K20 and NBA 2K21, in which we've got to go ahead. Well, we don't even have NBA 2K21. Basically, the time is now. If we want my league to really be there and be a staple in the game, we got to be more vocal. That just is what it is. And it's hard for me to convince people to, say, hey, we need to put out, my league content. We need my league content creators. In 2K18, in 2K18, as far as my league goes, I did promote some my league related content, but I didn't tag it as my league. And that's one thing I think we got to start doing, is making sure we have visible signage saying, hey, this video or this post or whatever that I'm doing was done within my league, so that the gaming producers and the people who call the shots make the decision, see that, okay, we have a demographic that is vocal about my league, not just a demographic. Like we have a decent amount of people that are vocal about my league. So anyway, in 2K18, I was doing a bunch of content when people were saying, the game is dead, and I was kind of challenging that. I did this small little campaign, I guess, on Twitter, where I would do different stuff within my league, have different scenarios and different rosters and custom jerseys. I even added some mods because I am on PC, and I did this little campaign called Play Different. And basically, the Play Different campaign, I did everything within that through my league. And what I was showing people is, hey, the game is not dead. Although the game to me was a little disappointing, I was still able to have fun on it. And that was the crazy thing. The game was disappointing to me, but I still had a lot of fun just because of the way I could customize my experience within my league. And so in 2K18, my Play Different campaign convinced a guy. There's a guy, some of you might watch him. His name is Dominus. It convinced Dominus to get NBA 2K on the PC. He purchased NBA 2K19 on the PC. He took his channel to a whole nother level. And although he played with mods and stuff like that, most of the stuff that he was doing, kind of results from playing within my league, because in my league, you could have the custom arenas, you could have the custom jerseys, customize your roster on the fly. Even if he wasn't playing like a whole season or multiple seasons, you don't have to use my league in that fashion. If you want to play 1 or 2 games, you can still use my league to customize your experience. And that's the thing I don't think a lot of people understand, but that's fine. This game is catered more to people who want to play as just one character online with other people and make purchases. And that's fine. That's okay. But the producers and the executives need to know that, hey, there's a group of people that, that comes secondary. And I'm one of those people. Like, that stuff comes secondary for me. Yeah, I don't mind going to the neighborhood and buying an outfit, but I'm probably only going to purchase 2 or 3 outfits the entire year, and I'm not going to spend real money on it because I've been messed over in the past by 2K. Not even 2K, but my files have just been corrupted where I spent money on real player, and then my file is corrupted and the clothes didn't carry over to my other player. It just left a bad taste in my mouth. And so I returned back to the bread and butter, MyLeague, which is a great experience. But anyway, you guys, we got to start working together. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I want to know you guys' feelings about MyLeague. Like, do you play MyLeague? How do you play MyLeague? That's the thing. I think a lot of people might feel that everybody plays MyLeague the same. That's not true. Some people make tons of MyLeague save files, but they never go in and play a whole season. And that's fine. They play it differently than you. Like me, I have some MyLeagues where I'll create this custom roster and I just need to go into MyLeague because it allows me to change up some of the settings and rules and stuff like that so I can have a collegiate experience for 5 or 6 games. But I don't want to play the whole season. I'm just, doing something. It doesn't require you to play the entire season. Some people go into MyLeague to customize an experience for 1 game. Maybe they want to test out player DNA for a high school player and use those high school jerseys and a high school court. And so they just go into MyLeague for 1 game so they can customize everything. So that's how some people do it. Some people spend 15 years building up their teams in MyLeague and changing the league around and testing draft classes, coming in and out, having overpowered draft classes, having underpowered draft classes, watching a creative player's career from start to finish. There are so many different ways to use MyLeague, and you have control over the entire league. So I think it's important that we start having these content. We start being the content creators, and we start making MyLeague visible. So when you make a MyLeague video, you'll have your title, and then at the end put MyLeague. If you use MyLeague in any capacity, put MyLeague. Even if you put it in the description, make sure you put it in the tags. If you're on Twitter, make sure you at NBA 2K and hashtag MyLeague. We just need to make this more visible. Because my concern is going into this next generation of games, I don't want it to be where they come out on a new console and then like how they've done at the start of every new generation of games, they take out the in-depth modes. So MyLeague will be taken out for 2K21 next gen. Like, I don't want that. I want to see MyLeague on next gen, and it would make sense that they do that, take it out so that they can work on the bugs. But the thing is, when they put it in, it's still going to have bugs, and it would benefit them anyway. It would drive people more towards those modes where they can make VC purchases on next gen. But we still need MyLeague. So I don't know. It's on us as a community if we want this game mode to keep going. If you already know you're one of those people who purchase the game every year or every other year, and you want to continue to see MyLeague, it's on us to put out a little bit of content. Even if you're one of those guys who just watches other content creators, interact with those content creators that create content for MyLeague so that 2K can see, oh, hey, okay, there is an audience for this, as well as there's a group of content creators for this, as well as there's a group of consumers for this game mode. So, that's my spiel. I want to know you guys' thoughts. You guys get in depth. Let's go in depth. Let's have great conversations in the comment section. Let's do this. If you guys are not going to participate and comment in the comment section, okay. But if you're a fan of MyLeague and you want MyLeague to continue to be in the game, continue to be one of the focuses, then we need to start letting them know. And that can start with this video. And if you don't want to comment on my video, go make you a video, come back, come to the comment section and say, hey, I made a video about the same thing. I made a video about my league also. Check it out. Leave that comment in the comment section. If you have a video about my league, leave your thoughts on my league and the future of my league or whatever, or how you enjoy my league, how you play my league, or you're just promoting a my league series. Leave the links in the comment section. I usually don't approve links on my comments, but I'll approve them if it's my league related. All right. So this is your opportunity. But man, we got to start interacting and talking about my league if that's what we want, you know. And I'm not upset that we haven't had any big changes to my league. That's fine. I just feel like, hey, we need to let 2K know, hey, this is still a priority. All right. Y'all took a year to focus on my GM. Now, I know next year y'all probably won't have a big focus on my league again, but going into this next console generation, like, we need y'all to clean up these bugs and still improve upon the experience. And we got some creative ideas to let you know what more you can add to the experience. But anyway, you guys got to comment. That just is what it is. So you got to get on Twitter and hit me up at TGsoGood and interact with me and let's chat it up about this. But if you guys are not going to comment or whatever, then, you know, whatever. This just falls upon deaf ears. Then this video doesn't matter. So my league doesn't matter. If nobody's going to speak up about it and start pushing it, then it just doesn't matter. All right, guys, I'm out.